So let's just save it for now, and we'll get the telegrapher stator later. So I can't get the other floor unless I take a loan. I think I'm making enough money now to where the loan isn't that big of a deal. A bigger deal for me is having everybody's like mental health being a problem. So I'm gonna take the loan, and we're gonna go up. I think maybe let's go 10 grand. We're gonna go $10,000 here, so that I can get this floor. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take everything here and move it up to here, like that. Now I have to change how this is laid out because of where the doors and stuff are, unfortunately. About like this. And then I should be able to move these things down and over like this, just to get them out of the way for a second. So what I'm going to do is move these printers up to this floor. The boiler can then come down here if I wanted, but this still has to have a floor. I still need to bring the door up here. So this is the problem with this whole thing. So if I put you down, let's say here for now, just to get you out of the way. Yeah. So all of this, and I don't know if this entire process is interesting to you. I think it probably is for some people and not for others, but you know what? I'm going to show certain things. We have the door up there. That's all that matters. So now you go like this and then down to there and then over. Okay. And then all of you just do this. Now this is in, and the boiler can be in the same room, and all of that's fine. Slide you over like this. And now we have this area. Now I want to try to bring all of this stuff back into that area, which I think can happen if I tweak where things are located a little bit. I think the easiest way to do this is to take this floor and move it to here, because the door is located in the same spot. So if I'm moving this floor up, I can then take and slide these guys. I can rearrange this. This isn't a hard thing to rearrange for these doors. I like when you highlight this, it also redraws the lines for the tubes and stuff. So that's pretty sweet. Okay, so I've moved these guys up here. I'm gonna have to do the whole wallpaper thing to get this room to not have big problems again. Okay, I'm actually at the end of what I can do because I'm out of money. And that feels bad, but it's just the way it is. So I solved the problem, as risky as it was, but we have some other issues like temperature and everything I got to address on this side. Yeah, we're definitely in a little bit of a struggle zone here. So on this side, we have our oracle in Berlin, and I can't actually send anyone over here unless I sell something. And I would really like to send them over there. So I'm going to sell this calendar for $48, I think. Although I am planning to get another assembler at some point. Maybe the globe then. We'll sell the globe. That gets me to $68, which is going to let me send these guys over here. And at least I can get them on the boat. So there we go. And then maybe Mabel unlocks it for me. Maybe. No, she doesn't. Okay, so we're just going to wait for that. And we have at least somebody over there in that international story. We're looking for entertainment the most this week. We have a lot of entertainment, I think, on the map. But let's just see. So sports entertainment, crime entertainment, entertainment politics, entertainment sports. See where I'm going with this? That's why I chose Livingston with the mayor's directive here. So we should have a lot of entertainment pieces, and I'm just going to have them focus entertainment entirely for now because we have a lot of stories here we can send them on. So we have that person who's really good at that is Christopher Tooley. He's going to be busy because he's really fast, but right now we have Emilio, which can unlock that story, and then we'll put Christopher Tooley over there on that story. Okay. I don't need the editor enabled on everything, so let's take that down. I want to make sure I can print things, not that they're amazing. Risk of boycott. I do like this though. This is very good. Maybe I can get my lucky Anthony here. Senior negates the lawsuit, but this is just to get rid of the boycott. Let's try Anthony here. Lucky? No, that's not lucky. Hang on, that's versatile. That's not lucky. We have Christina who's lucky. Let's try Christina here instead. Not all that lucky. 2 ad deals lost. Okay, let's see how many ad deals we actually have. So this one's gone, and we still have these 2. And, you know, they're not entertainment ads anyway. So maybe we'll get some ads going here. And then is my paper down here? Yeah, so I gotta make sure my toilets actually have paper in them. So let's do that. Most important part is by far that I can print this week, right? So, and we are running out of time on that. And I have a financial problem right now. This floor might not have been the best idea. In hindsight, I think maybe the floor, going in 10,000 in debt for the floor probably wasn't the best call. And it doesn't seem like this is solving the problem. Where is this guy? He's in the bathroom, but where is he? He's up. Is he going to a really far away bathroom? Like, where is he? What is he doing right now? Like, why are you going to the bathroom way up there? You should go to this bathroom. Go to this bathroom, sir. There's a new bathroom here. Did you know it exists? Thank you. Anyone else need to go? Now's the time. You need to go. Richard, I think you need to go. You should go. Right here. Here you go. How about you, Lucille? You're just sitting there. You should go to the bathroom too. Why don't you go ahead and evaluate your needs? No? You're just gonna... There you go. Yes. Reevaluate your needs, please. Thank you. They're just sitting there working when they have massive needs. Okay. This is not going to be a good week. We're going to have to probably redo this zone, but it's about time this game gives me hard time because I've actually been having too easy of a time with it. So it's about time we get that challenge. All right. So Anthony has the potential to unlock it. So we'll see if he does. Nope. And the next one over is the gruesome tag with the potential for a spy. Not going to be able to bribe, so we're going to have to go the long way around. That's just the way it is. And we'll put Stanley on this one because we can. Okay. We're going to get some of the subscribers, but we're not going to get them all probably. I don't think I have what it takes this month. The printer is at 450 pages. Needs to be double that. I might need to sell some stuff. I mean, I think selling these things anyway just to get the money, $78 is nothing. Be a bad thing to cheat, but I think I could technically sell my generator for $625. That would get me enough to print, but then I'd have to rebuy the generator, which is another $625. I'd end up losing $625 on that, but I'd be able to print. It's tough. I don't know. Like, I thought there was more paper coming than this. I purchased it twice, and there's just not any paper coming. So this is brutal right now. I got to figure out my money situation. I might have to sell a lot. I might have to sell some stuff, right? We got to sell quite a bit. Christmas tree is 125. I could sell that. It's available later, right? I can buy it later. I know it's more money, but I can buy it later. Where is the comfort stuff right here? General. So Christmas lights, those are worth 150. So I could sell those. That's $75. There's another setup here. Sell those for $75, and the wreath is $75. The Christmas tree's got to go. It's expensive, but it's got to happen. $353. I think that wreath is going to go $75. We'll put this Christmas tree out too. All the Christmas trees are going to be enough money because I've already got 10K in debt, and you might think, oh, just borrow more money. You can't. This is the maximum you can borrow. So yeah, I need paper, so I'm going to pay the $420 now. Get that paper, put it entirely in the printer, and see if I have enough to print. So that's $500. So far. Bring it all the way up here. $550. Man, paper is so expensive. That only gets me to $750, which is much better than I had, but it still only gets me to $750. So I'm going to have to sell some stuff. I think maybe at the end of the day, like really close to the end of the day, I'll just sell all these toilets. That will get me over the amount to buy another ream of paper, and then as long as I can get it delivered on the sidewalk before I'm forced to print, that's kind of it, you know. I just got to get it there. Mikhail, go ahead and do that, and then we have a couple more here. So this one, we want to beat them, so we'll just go that way, and then this one here needs to beat them as well. This is the risking of a spy. I don't have anyone lucky. I could maybe. I mean, I can get the spy out. If you hit it, I can get the spy out of here. All right. Well done. No spy. So we'll get that scoop on him too. Europe is... That was a choice. Probably should have ignored the boat. I think there's bigger things to deal with than getting the scoop in Europe. Or not. United States presidential special election. As the clock ticks down to the climax, millions of voters are still undecided and need clear guidance. The outcome of this election will undoubtedly shape the course of America's recovery. Will it be community under Hoover or the promise of change with Roosevelt? Let's find out and assign your best reporters. Okay, so politics is going to be the big topic this week. Yeah, and I have lots of reporters here, so I guess I just pop them all down on there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Off you go, fellas. And then Emilio is here. I should actually place him on this, but since we've already avoided the spy, I really don't want to re-roll that. But at the same time, like, I kind of do want to re-roll it. I don't know why I care about this as much, but like I want to get this now so I can get him freed up later. I guess I have more stories on the map, so Emilio can help with me with more stories. Not that one. That's not really all that good. But Stanley, go ahead and do that one. All right, Mabel's going to go back to Europe. And she did not unlock it for me. Now, I wonder what happens if Anthony does it. He does! So, if you were wondering if that was possible, yep, you can do it. Now, risking injury kind of sucks. So, I probably want to send someone lucky instead of Mabel, even though she's faster. But, yeah, Walter, can you do it? Can we avoid the injury? Oh, it doesn't look like it. Nope. 4 days in the hospital for Walter, but Mabel can do it, and she's faster at society anyway. It's just that she's not lucky. I was kind of hoping to avoid the injury. Okay, 4 days in the hospital. That sucks. And then Emilio, I guess we just have... You guys are going to instant unlocks, but all right. There you go. We're going to get that scoop too. So, I mean, I'm doing the best I can here, but I feel like my money decisions... That extra floor, I don't know if I was ready for it. But just having articles, having like every single article be sloppy is just not something I wanted to deal with. I wanted to fix that. And maybe this wasn't worth it. I think the amount of money I'm about to spend just to prevent, you know, like I probably prevented a total of maybe 12 to 15,000 lost in sales. So it's like a $500 loss or something like that. I'm going to pay more than $500 in interest. I don't know. It's probably not. It's not something I should have done. I think I probably made a mistake there, but we're gonna play it off. We're gonna play it as it lies, as they say, because I can't take it back. Well, I guess I can. I can technically, yes, I can take it back. I could just reload the save and not tell you. No, I'm gonna do what I did. Right there. All right. So that's gonna get us that scoop, as long as it's out in time, which it looks like it will be. Yeah, I know politics is the hot story, even though we're not gonna print much of it. Probably should get it added to the paper though. We have 2 of these. Sports entertainment, probably going to be a sports thing. Let's bring sports and entertainment into this now. Actually, there's no more entertainment to find, so now we are looking for sports. There we go. We got this scoop here, and I don't really want Mikhail to do it because he's slow, so we're going to get Clarence on it, and then we'll make Mikhail do this one because it's got the review tag. It's also got an illustration. Oh, I can't. Mikhail can't do this one. Oh, because it's a review and an illustration. All right, well, at least my illustrator can do it. It's fine. Maybe there will be another review to do. We are in the sports section now. Back over at Europe, we have another story, which we are not going to get. That is a lot of influence points, though. Man, but I'd like to get that. Oh, it's not smart, Charlie. Don't do it. $50 though. Don't do it. No, but my people can unlock it immediately with Polyglot too. Oh my gosh, we can finally use Polyglot. Oh no, I'm doing it. What am I doing? I did it. Bennett, unlock it. And then I need a Polyglot for this, which is going to be you, Doug. Doug goes and does it. Look, it's an economic story with Doug. And he'll unlock it for us. Okay, I did it. I've really done it now. Okay, well, the chances of getting enough paper are pretty slim here. We do have some in the toilet. We have a little bit more. I can have another 100 pages in the paper there. That's pretty good. I just have to have enough for the penalty, unless I don't have a penalty, which the idea is not having a penalty. So I would really like to... I might have to sell one of these machines or something. $500 for one of these things. I feel like that's the solution here. I just sell one of these and have to buy it again, but I put a regular old typesetting desk in its place, and now they can still work, but I can print. I feel like that's what's got to happen. I'm going to do that near the end of the day. We're going to say, let's say Saturday. On Saturday, I'm going to do that. I'm going to sell one of these machines, use the money to buy a typesetting desk. That desk is what? The typesetting desk is $450. Really? Oh, that's bad. Oh, I'm only gaining $50 then. Well, there's just going to be a typesetter with no job. That's what's going to happen. We're just going to remove a typesetter at the end of the day. How much is one of these reporters' desks worth? $50. I'm gaining $50 anyway. Maybe I eliminate the reporters' desks. Then I have to put them back in the right spots. Ugh, gross. I don't want to do that either. 44 in this toilet. Yeah, there's 8, 9, and 6 in there. Great. Okay. So this one, I think we give Mabel. Ooh, I like you actually. Where's the guy that's fast? Or no, sorry, the guy that's slow. You, harmonizer. You're gonna go here, which you're really slow. Yep. But then you're gonna get Kathy to speed you up. There we go. All right, and then this crime story, we can get. Everybody's in the hospital. Emilio's coming back though. He's almost done. There he is. Off you go. And then Bennett. I like that you guys are like, you guys have the same exact thing, so I know that if I can unlock one fast, I can unlock another fast. It's just the dynamic duo, Bennett and Emilio. I like it. This one we got to get, and I think we have enough time for Mikhail to get it. Sharp pen. I think we have enough time for him. I could have had Anthony do it, but I really need him faster anyway, so we'll let him get that scoop. And then I could wait for, let's see, if I wait for Bennett, he's 2 days. Oh. I'm not waiting 2 days. I'm going to get this now. 22 hours. All right. The scoop has the next pace. And Jim, you're up, buddy. Prioritize this to make sure it gets out the door sooner than later. So all we have left is the scandal. Surprisingly, all we have left is the scandal. And then I'm done. If I can get the scandal, I might actually get the entire region, which would be huge because I really need the money. All right. Performer of the arts here. Yeah. Okay, go. You can go. This is, you know, the crazy part about this is like Bennett unlocked this and this. He is going to finish the final stage of this article before Bennett even gets done with it. Like he's going to be done. And I can prioritize that item to get that ready, but because I really need the sales so bad. All right, another crime article. I only have one guy left, so yep. We're stretched pretty thin now. And on Saturday again, we're gonna delete some stuff. I feel like I gotta do it. Because if I can't print today, then I'm screwed. I gotta print fully today. Even if it costs me down the road, I gotta print. Polyglot can take that. That's fine. Doesn't matter. And for you, doesn't really matter which one Emilio goes for. I guess we'll take the society article because it has more tags. Okay. Nope, I can't do that. Not with you. I can do it with you guys, though. Fine. Oh, my gosh. I'm stressing out. You know? What's this? It's like an interface here. What's this? Is this a new thing? Did I hit a button? Whoa, X zooms in like that. That's cool. I don't know what I hit, but now I have this. It's just X. All the X's. Okay. Is it time? There's no toilet paper in here. Or it's very low paper. Maybe I take away the AIDS. $38 for a trolley. I have to if I delete all of the trolleys. It's the same amount of money lost, though. Yeah. I'm just going to take one of these away and have less typesetters is the only way I can do this. Because I got to have the printer. And $500 straight up buys me the paper. So, yeah. We're just going to do that. We're going to have one less typesetter. There's the article we need, but we're just not going to be able to get it in time, unfortunately. It's just not going to happen. If we had both Emilio and Bennett available, maybe it could happen, but it's just not possible. So we'll have Anthony take this side. Well, it's just this that I need. No, it's this that I need. It's this that I need. Okay. Doug, you take this one. And we'll put Anthony on this one. And then that's it. Our illustrator's got to do that anyway. Yep. So we're not going to get every region here, but, you know, we're going to get everything else. And the mayor's giving me 6 influence, which is cool. Let's get Emilio to go. Yeah, we can't unlock the rest of it. So Clarence goes here. And then I'll just unlock that for him when he's done with it. It's fine. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. This is getting deleted. So that goes confirmed. Then buy the paper. And with that done, if I need any more, I have 140 to buy a small delivery. But otherwise, the paper's got to be here. And it's got to be in the printer. Or I'm not going to make it because I've got $10,000 in debt. All right. Final scoop is here. You can grab it. We've got to risk a lawsuit, which is really not something I need. But here we are with 3 more lawsuits. It is what it is. My illustrator has to do this, and that's the thing. Maybe I could have just said no thanks on the scandal, but it is what it is. It's there. And then we got this one here, which risks a lawsuit, but I do have the law guy. Where's my legal guy? My legal guy. Where'd he go? Does he not have this category? He might not have. No, my law guy definitely has society. Right? Maybe not. Where's my law guy? Man. I know I have a guy that negates lawsuits. I just don't know where he is. Yes, I know lawsuits are coming and they're very expensive. Everything is bad with money. I'm a very bad money day. That's what this episode's going to be called. A very bad money day. And it's my fault. You know, I think it's a misplay, right? I'll own it. I think it's a misplay. I didn't have to do that yet. I could have waited one more day and not had the big stress and debt that came with it. You know, I could have, but you know, it's done. What happened. And, I'm going to deal with it. Most people are good. And there's another types other Roland here. So there's probably going to be some sloppy articles, but it is what it is. So we're on Sunday right now. And I don't know how much these lawsuits are going to cost me. There he goes. I don't know how much they're going to cost me, but hopefully I make more money than they cost me, right? So there's a lawsuit. That's a bombshell. I'm going to put somebody lucky on it, I guess. Jim, can we please? Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, I'm not going to bribe for that story. No thanks. Bye. A bribe for a lawsuit. I'm going to end up spending for the bribe and then getting sued for more money than the bribe still. No, we're not going to do that. Walter, go there. Okay, so I think I'm done, you know, moving people around for stories. This is a great story. I would love to get this. 6 influence points sounds awesome, but I must make sure that I'm ready for next week. And that involves, I think, buying more paper. No, I want to have at least a little bit of money just in case I need to pay a fine. And then also I need the money to replace the typesetting desk because I currently don't have a place for one of my typesetters to sit. There's so much trash everywhere as well. I've got to do something about that too. There's just so much of it. And so I'm going to move this over if I can. Because I'm hoping anyway, by having the trash can here, it will reduce how much garbage is taking place there. I probably can't even keep this here. Honestly, I can't keep this. I'm going to sell this right now. I'm going to sell that wreath. And that's going to hopefully get me what I need. Just to pass through the debt ceiling, all right? The debt cycle, whatever we're calling this. The debt that my self-imposed injury. We're going to try to get through it. Okay, we did get one ad. I'll put my advertiser on this one now to work on that for next week. And we currently have in the printer 1,050 pages, which last time I checked isn't actually enough to print. So I'm going to do something bold. I'm going to print on more toilet paper. It's 1090. And you know what? We're even going to grab some of this toilet paper too. And there's only one toilet. Oh, there's 45 in that one and 49 in that one. Well, here we go. Let's just get that paper up here. 1192 sounds way better. Now everyone's like, man, there's no toilet paper, man. And there's only one toilet that you can use in the whole building, okay? So if that stresses you out, I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. We must print now. So in the spirit of keeping moderate, we're going to want to sort by, let's sort by here. So I can see all the stories I didn't get today. Oh, good. Can't get that one, so that we're not going to get the region entirely controlled, but pretty much all of these are good to go. We have a lot of entertainment stories. We also have a lot of sloppy production. So I did all this work to stop sloppy production, and they just haven't recovered. It just hasn't happened yet. We're going to bring this over here. We want to stay in the middle, right there in the center. So as much as I can put here in combo that doesn't influence the direction, the better. I also would love to have multiple combos bringing in here. So like entertainment, I'd love it if like we had a society entertainment piece. That kind of thing would be great. This one, this one doesn't shift the line at all, so I can do this. Or I think the gold tag has to be on its own. Yeah, we got to put the gold tag on a times 2. So that shifts it to the left, but I can put this one here, shift it to the right. Actually, wait. No, okay, that's not a scandal. Okay, so shift back to the right here. Okay. Okay, and then for entertainment, I guess we could probably... Do we have another review? Right down here we do. That does combo, and it doesn't shift the bar, so we can put that there, I guess. Then on this page, more entertainment's needed. So this time I can use the entertainment pieces that do move the bar a little bit. Looking for anything that's meaningful with that, though. I need the other ideas. So right here moves it. And I think that satisfies what the mayor wants. Yep, there we go. So I've got the inspiration printed. And then this is a society article that definitely needs to go on its own page with a gold tag. There we go. So we'll put society on that page. And I don't know if we have a proper mix, but I need that 25,000 bonus sales. It'd be very nice to have that. Ideally, I'm completely out of debt at the end of this. I just pay the 10,000 and get out of debt right away. That's the ideal here. I think for this, let's just do one page at a time. So, and most is more entertainment. I want to put maybe you here. You don't really combo with much. Is that the only 2 entertainments I have left? What else do I have for entertainment? Okay. I've got 4 left. Okay. So because I have 4 left, let's put you here and see if there's a better one to place here. I think this is probably... This isn't better. So it's hard to tell because there's 2 tags here and there's 2 tags here. But this one is reducing our sales by 1,000. But this one is improving our sales by 2,000. So it's a net positive 1,000. And I think I shouldn't use these. So next we have a lot going on here. This is mostly a society page. We can put the society ad. We really do need to use the ads here. I think using the ads is going to be a big deal. Oh, I can't. Because they've invalidated this one, you silly. I can use this one, though. Yeah. It's going to reduce my sales, but it'll improve my money. Right now, I think that's worth it. So this is going to be a politics page. And we don't even have politics. Oh, right here we do. Yeah, this big one right here. Yep. And it's going to shift things to the right. So I need something that's going to move it to the left, too. This is great for the influence points. Darn it. Wow. Yeah, we do it, right? You know, I mean, we do it. We have to. Yeah, we do it. I mean, what am I? I'm not an idiot. Not a complete idiot, or I've made mistakes here, but I'm not a complete idiot. All right, let's move this over and stick it right there. Nope, wrong one. Nope, move it back up. Where is it? Huh? Maybe I am an idiot. Where'd it go? Did it not? Oh, yeah, it's right here. Oh, so this, yeah, the ad threw me off. Okay, put the ad back over here. All right, so there's that, and then this goes back over like this. So everything's still the same in that regard. But it did shift me because those two slots at the bottom were moving it, so it did shift me around. But if I go ahead and put this here, it'll slide it back to the right. And so this is a society article. So let's move the other society article here, which doesn't move the needle. Although I get more influence if I stick it here. I think it doesn't matter. I think I need the sales. We'll see how this works. Society right here. This is the ad that's invalidated. Wish I could just like, yeah, I can just do this. So it's not in the thing anymore. Okay, so what am I missing? I'm missing economy and sports. Okay, well, I have an economy article here, and I can place that on its own page, but it doesn't shift a needle, and I don't want to move, so I'm going to move it here. And it doesn't really, it's not really meshing with everything here, but if I can get a crime story, which I have, yes, and a sports article on this paper, then I get an extra 25,000 sales. I'm going to shift you here. You're here. You're down here. There's an extra page here. Let's do that instead. And then there's an economy tag here. And then we need to just put any junk at all. We'll put the crime article right here. Okay, and then on this page, we could stick the sports article, which shifts it to the right. So I don't want to do that. This one doesn't, though, and it has 2 silver tags. So we place this here. That gets me an extra 25,000 sales. Plus, I get an additional sale of 15,000 by using the illustration. Yeah, so illustrations are good. All right, one last thing left here. And I don't make double the money. Oh, I do make double the money. I make double the money by placing this. Well, I think it's the sales because the politics is the hot topic. I think that's why. But probably should use the silver tag instead for that. Yeah. And then we just place. I mean, if I had another sports story and another crime story, putting those here instead of the ad would be huge. So this is a sports story, but I don't have another crime story. But I have the sports story, so I place it here. That's going to reduce sales by 1,000? Really? No, it doesn't. I think it's just because of the sloppy production. Yeah. So, is that it? Is that where I'm at? Is there anything else I could do better? I don't think so. I'm looking through it all. Obviously, I could maybe work this page a little bit better, but this is required for me to get that extra 25,000 sales. If I remove this article, then this goes down. And I think that's it. Maybe here. I think actually this one is better as long as it doesn't take away the inspiring that I need for the mayor. So let's put this here instead. It does help my money a little bit, and it's still enough inspiring to work. So that's fine. We didn't underprint inspiring for him. And we got everything except those 2, and I don't think I can put those 2 in. Yeah, this one right here. I could put that sports story in. Let's make sure that's in there. So sports instead of the ad. Oh, I don't know about that. Instead of the ad. Gosh, I don't want to replace this, but I think, what does this do to my money? If I do this, what does it do to my money? I make less money, and right now I can't afford to make less money. $775 for that, or I put this one here. All right, the ad is still better than that article. I think it's the ×2 bonus. I don't know if that's the case, but this is it. So we're in the center. We get almost $15,000. That should, after expenses, I think I'll have enough to pretty much get out of debt entirely. But I have to order 3 orders of paper next week. But this will work, I think. I just can't replace this with a sports article. I know what some of you are thinking. Replace this with sports. You have it. Look, if I don't print politics, then I lose the politics I have. I lose the 25,000 sales. So you got to see the big picture here, okay? Because I know that's coming. I think that's good. Just really quick double checking here. I know I'm taking forever, and I'm sorry, but this is I don't want to lose the campaign because of this. I think we're good. The only thing I could think of here, I mean, I know there's a hot topic, and I could really combine the hot topic, but to do that would be to give up my sports page with that on it, and I don't know, maybe having this one out of there. There's the 3 stars though. I think maybe this isn't the best possible paper I could do. You're probably passively looking at it, able to, you know, your brain's able to take in a lot of information or whatever that I can't take in right now, right? Streamer brain or whatever you want to call it. But I think this is okay. I think this is about what I could expect. And it is under the paper limit, which means less paper that I gotta buy later. So we are getting everything the mayor wanted and almost all of this district. We just missing this, which is unfortunately quite a few days away. So we print. Decisions were made. They weren't great decisions. We're not going to get out of debt, but we can substantially reduce that debt and then get out of debt the next week, because I do want to put that typesetter back. So 15K, that's great. Lots of influence. I've still prioritized influence because I'm greedy. Got the tick mark here. That's okay. We're going to get the skill. So that's great. Thankfully, we're able to stay moderate so we can get all those sales bumps. Now we want to slide to the left or the right. And we have small candle holders or big candle holder. Well, I'm going to assume maybe this one goes on a desk, on the floor. I don't know if I really care about the candle holder. I think I'm going to forego the candle holder in favor of staying moderate for the money. But actually, if I'm going to do that, I have to be here. Or not. I'm going to reload the game between now and next video, so these things can move around. Maybe I'll be fine. But either way, I think I'm staying moderate next week, despite the prestige that could come from that. We'll see. Loan payback cost me $1,500. So, and I need to buy that other thing back. So I'm able to pay off about half the debt. Yeah, that sucks. But half the debt is what we're going to deal with to get rid of that. But now we have another floor. All right, and I can work on getting more editors. I can work on getting, I need to work on getting this too. I wanted to get this, Photo Academy and stuff, right? So I wanted to do that. And you know what? Maybe we can even find the telegraphing station valuable right now. I'm going to grab it anyway, just so I don't forget. There's my influence. We got all the telegraphing stations unlocked. All the radio tower stuff is done. And, you know, maybe I can get another telegraphing station here for two European stories. Who knows? First, I want to get out of debt. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.